A lot of moms have questions about how it works with breastfeeding and introducing solid foods. That's a good question. Breastfeeding is a supply and demand thing. So if you continue to nurse your baby, your body should continue to make milk. Most babies will want to continue nursing while they're eating solid foods and will usually want to follow up each meal of solid foods with a nursing session. Sometimes they also want to nurse in between meals, like before naps and also at bedtime. So if you continue to do that, your supply should stay up and meet your baby's needs. If you're ever wondering if you're making enough, then you'll want to look at how many wet diapers your baby is having every day, because even though they're eating solid foods, their primary source of fluids is still going to be breast milk. So as long as your baby's having at least 6 wet diapers a day and your baby's gaining weight, then things are probably just fine. You're doing a good job mixing breastfeeding and solid foods. If you have any questions, though, about your baby's well-being, if you're making enough or if they're growing enough, that's a great conversation to have with their doctor. As for making your own baby food, a lot of parents do that to save money, you're right. And the American Academy of Pediatrics doesn't necessarily recommend any certain way to do it, but there are certain foods that they tell people to be careful if they're making on their own, because it can be high in nitrates, which can actually cause your baby to have certain kinds of anemia. So they recommend that you stay away from making your own spinach, beets, green beans, carrots, and squash. Good foods to make for your baby are peas, corn, and sweet potatoes. The best way to figure out how to make your own baby food would probably just to be do a Google search and find out which method is going to work best for you and your budget. There's lots of different products out there that you can buy and use to make your own baby food. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask them on our Facebook page and recommend us to your friends and family too.